Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. I'm here each and every day at 8 a.m. and we get to chat. We get to have a conversation today. And I thought of a great topic because I'm watching everything that's happening around me, everything that's happening in the world. And people are doing things from so many different perspectives. And everyone thinks they understand what everyone is doing, and we have no idea. Because what I've come to understand is until you can fully understand what another person values most, or what that other person fears, you'll have no idea where they're coming from. And then really, you could just break it down to what they value most. Because fear will stem from them not feeling that they can have what they value, or fear that they're going to lose it. And so fear is the one thing, it's an emotion that is used to manipulate ourselves or others to being in a way that's not aligned with what we value most in this world. You see that in relationships all the time. If you don't do this for me, then I'll leave you. If you don't do this for me, then I won't be happy. And we use that in so many ways. And we've been conditioned to do that from the time we're born. Yeah. If you do this, you'll make mom happy. If you do this, dad will be so proud of you. Instead of being taught, just do your best. And when you do your best, you'll feel good about yourself. So right now, I'm sure there are people that are your family members, they're your friends, and they're acting in different ways and you don't understand. And it's almost impossible to understand unless you know what's going on inside them. What is it that's in them that they value that's causing them to act this way? What is it? Do you know what people fear the most? Not being accepted by others. And when you have a fear of not being accepted by others, guess what happens? You will sacrifice your authenticity. You will sacrifice what means most to you. And then you'll live a life that will be filled with sadness and depression. You won't feel good, because the only time we really feel good is that when we're authentically ourselves. We think that if we please someone else, we'll get a little itty bitty feeling of good. Oh, I did that for them. But if it was against what you believe, it's against what's natural for you, that's going to be short-lived, and then there's going to be regret coming in. I'll give you a really simple example that I heard the other day listening to Jim Rohn. He was talking about well-being. And in well-being, it's like you're in a restaurant and it comes time to tip. And based on your bill, two numbers come up. You're going to tip 20% or 15%. And you go, well, I guess I'll give them 15%. And they gave you good service. Later on in the day, you're going to have remorse and you're going to regret it. Because if two numbers come up, always tip the higher number. It shows your abundance. What's that mean? Tipping the higher number. Another dollar? Another dollar? Is a dollar worth feeling good? I'm at a point now where when I'm in a restaurant, we tip 25%. Why? These people aren't making any money. What's an extra dollar for me to give to someone? Just something to think about. Are you afraid of losing a dollar? Oh, wait, society says you should tip 15%. Well, do you follow everything society says? Are you a conformist or are you authentic? I like to be a unique individual. I like to set my own rules based on what I know will serve my highest values. And I know right now that will probably get a lot of pushback from a lot of people out there. But then again, I've always been a rebel. I believe in personal responsibility. I don't believe I need to be told what to do. I think give me the information. Give me the information and let me make the best decision for me. So I'd like everyone checking in. If you haven't checked in yet, please do so. I see Patricia, Sandra Lynn, Bunny, Robert, and Eat, Play, Decorate. You know, you people have got some funny names. What do you say? Hey, want to go on a date, eat, play, and decorate? I'm just playing with you. Do check in. And if something's coming up that I'm saying and you're not agreeing with or you got questions, write the comment. Some countries don't tip at all. I know. India, they don't want you to tip. I found that really difficult. Really difficult not to tip. I still did. Because I know in India, man, they're not getting squat. And if you give them $1 in India, holy garbanzo beans, that's like, I can't tell you how much that is for them. I remember when I was in Mount Kailash, after I did that trek, I came back to the hotel I was staying at in, would have been in Nepal. And I remember I got a 2-hour after hiking massage, which was the most incredible thing. The massage, 2 hours, was $20 in a 4-star. It was a DoubleTree hotel, a 4-star hotel, $20. This young woman gave me one of the best massages I ever had. So I took out my Nepali rupees and I tipped her $20 US. You should have seen her face. I gave her more than a week's worth of work in my tip. When I saw the smile on her face, wow. I still see that smile. I think the key thing too to focus on, we talk about happy, and you can't be happy all the time. That's impossible. But what we can talk about is well-being. I love the term well-being. I've been putting notes together because I think I'm going to want to do a talk on that. I think that would be a great title because I think there's a lot of confusion about well-being and what that means. So I just share that with you. And that's what I do. People ask me, Lee, when you're doing your thoughts for the day, do you plan it? And I'm going to tell you, the only thing I plan is the thought that I gave you to start with. Everything else, I'm just letting flow. I'm literally having a conversation with you and a conversation with me. Because as I talk, I'm getting clarity. That's why I'm looking for your feedback, because your feedback helps me get clarity. And if you have confusion, I can help bring my ideas, and then we both get a deeper clarity. So I'm really trying to make this a yin and a yang thing where we do a dance together. That's what this is. This is our morning dance. Don't you love that? And it's okay, Robert and Harry. Guys can dance. We just won't snuggle. How's that? Well, maybe you want to snuggle. I don't know. Good cuddle never hurt anybody. No. Where are you at, Lee? You're supposed to be a minister. I am a minister. I just don't fit anyone's description of a minister. What I do is I teach a practical way of living, and I teach spiritual practices on how to better self-love through conscious living. So if you want to know what I teach, that's what I teach. Jessica says, I love a good cuddle puddle. I know. And Beth is out there. Snuggling is good. Of course it is. We're in human form. Human form loves touch. A good hug. Nothing better than a good hug. Nothing better than a good hug. Hey, if you're in Dallas, this Sunday at Agape, in-person service, there might be some hugging going on if you want it. If you don't have to hug. It's okay. Nothing's ever forced. Nothing's ever forced. So realize before you go judging the rest of this week today, don't judge people. You don't know where they're at. You don't know what they value. You don't know what they fear. You don't know what they're struggling with. Develop some compassion, some empathy, and give them space to be themselves. Because chances are they're not bothering you. And if they're just saying words, you don't have to be right. Just listen and let go. Say, if that works for you, great. I say that all the time when people are talking to me and they differ from where I'm at. I said, if that's working for you, go with it. If it's not working, there will be a service put up online, Beth. It will not be the one that you're thinking of. So I just share that with you. I've told you that before, though. When I'm doing a live service in person, I normally film that service that I put online for Sunday on Wednesday. And you say, why? Because I want to make sure I'm giving a high quality to the people that are not here in Dallas-Fort Worth. And it's very difficult to do a high quality service in a hotel ballroom without thousands of dollars of equipment and staff. You've got to have staff to do that. And I don't believe in putting out anything that's half-ass. Just the way I am. If you'll notice, if you've been following these podcasts, you're noticing that my videos changed. They've changed a tremendous amount. The room I'm in has changed. I've got sound panels. I've got a professional camera. I've got professional lighting. I've got a professional mic. I've got a big monitor. I just keep improving because I believe when you look at the quality of what you're doing, people can see that. It's a great way. We go live on Sundays. If that's what you're talking about, Bunny, we go live at 10:30 Central Time. We're live 10:30 Central Time. For this what we're doing right now, it's 8 a.m. Central Time every day. And Bunny, if you're looking for when anything I do, just go to agapespiritualcenter.com. agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar. Everything is out there. And for those of you who have not done a values session with me, I'm doing the workshop this Saturday. It's $100. That's a buy because normally I'm charging $250. And when we're done with that, you will understand what your values are. And eat, play, and decorate. Yes, I'm doing the workshop. Sign up. Go to agapespiritualcenter.com, click on the calendar. You'll see the workshop on Saturday. Click on it and register. I promise you, you will come away with so much more than you've ever dreamed. It's the single best thing I do. I'm proud of it. I'm mastering that. With that in mind, I have been a chatty lead today, haven't I? Well, guess what? So what? Gang, no matter what you're going through, be you. And as you're you, realize you're worthy of being loved. And if no one says it to you today, I will. I love you as I accept you, just like you are. Go create a great day, everyone. Until tomorrow, aloha.